right, guys, thank you for that. Our next question we're going to talk about, in college, we have a lot of black men. They come from different areas, different backgrounds, and everything that's such. But it seems to still be an issue that they bring home here. Like if they were possibly living the street life, it comes to college and they're brought here for education. So many want to know, why is it that they're bringing a street life to college when it's supposed to be about education and bettering themselves?
Fellas, from firsthand knowledge of myself and Dr. Harris, we are from Homer, Louisiana. I grew up in the inner city Homer, so I'm actually from the street. And I'm a byproduct that you don't have to bring the street to an institution such as Grambling. Grambling State University is an institution of higher learning, and it was founded on a lot of great precepts and values. But when you, I can pretty much identify to street type stuff, like for example, drugs and alcohol that was prevalent in my community. But at a very, very early age, I had to make a very, very conscious choice on whether or not I wanted that type of life. And just to be honest with you guys, many of my family members, they was ex-drug dealers, and many of them sit behind prison walls right now. So I didn't bring that type of lifestyle to Grambling. I made a conscious decision to, first of all, take my education very, very seriously, and I graduated from Grambling with a 3.5 grade point average, even in spite being from the street. So no, you don't have to bring that here, because you should be trying to attain the highest degree accolades as possible.
I would also echo that. I would also say that, as someone pointed out earlier, you come here to learn, and you have to open your minds and be willing to accept things that are people who are different than you, cultures that are different. And as I said, so much is learned in the classroom, but so much is learned outside the classroom. So, if I've done a quick little survey on this campus since I've been here, and those of you who know me know I've been here about a year and a half, and I've been at about 7 other colleges and universities across the United States. And I can simply say that much of the conversation that I hear the young ladies talking on campus is what I'll hear on just about every campus across the United States, at other HBCUs and other traditional institutions. It's when I look at my male brothers on this campus is where I don't understand why they're even here, some of them, because I see the hip-hop look, I see the do-rags, I see the oversized gangster hats. I just wonder, why are you here? Did you come to learn, or did you come to be a part of your neighborhood? Because you can go back to the hood and play that role all day long. But now's your opportunity to learn and prepare yourself for success in life. So I just say that the opportunity is here to get an education and to zoom beyond your neighborhoods and zoom beyond the world. And it's all up to you and how you embrace your experience here. But if you come here with the attitude, well, it's just the street, you're going to lose. You're not going to be prepared, as I said earlier, for the global community in which you're now a part of.
It's funny, but it's sad at the same time. When I go home, man, I still see the same cats doing the same stuff, and now they're coming up to me, telling me how proud they are of me for doing this, for making that decision to try to better my life. So, the streets is a dead end, man. If you come to school, try to leave that at home and focus on the future. Like I said, the streets is a dead end. You're going to stay in the streets, end up dead or in jail. I know that's cliche, but it's true. And most, when you think about it, most cats that still are in the street, they're trying to get out. They're trying to find a way to clean up their money and get out. So instead of even going that route, have to look over your back, do this, and do that, just do the right thing. And I could go anywhere now. I could go to the streets. I could go to corporate America. I could do whatever I want to do without looking over my back, worrying about who's after me, what I've done to somebody in my past. So it's simple to me. Just look around. Just look at the people that were in the streets. Look where they're at now.
A good example, 2 young men that I love to death, 2 little cousins of mine. Both of them were prominent athletes coming out of high school. In high school. They didn't make it out of high school. One of which was murdered drug dealings. Didn't have that to do. These are about choices that we make. Another one died of a drug overdose. Again, we think it was a murder situation because it was told, quote unquote, that we're going to get him. So he got hold to some bad stuff. He died. 2 brothers. So now I have a cousin, a mother, who's lost both of her sons, not to war, not to an accident. These are things that are just totally unnecessary. So it's a choice. You made a choice to come to college. You made a choice to be a better man. And when I counsel young black men, I tell them, you have to really, really think about what choices that you make. And everything that we've talked about thus far, how you dress, how you speak, what you eat, what you put in your body. So when I see young men coming to college, I'm excited. I've been here 20 years. And it's the greatest thing in the world to see a young man who came in here a rough piece of coal and leave here a diamond. Leave here going on to become a doctor. Leave here to go into professions that in his community they wouldn't even think or dream of him going into those areas. So when I see that, that's what makes our job so rewarding. So when you guys are out there, there are choices. You're going to have a choice to drink. You're going to have a choice to have illicit sex. You're going to have a choice to smoke weed, to do things casually. The choices that you make will affect the rest of your life.